Good morning, my Patreon beauties. I am here in Seattle. I know I was meant to give you this video over Friday. Today is Sunday. I'm a couple of days late here, but it's all good. Let's see what we have here. Spirits, angels, guides, please give us the most important messages we need to hear in love for the week of... Let's see, what week is this? February 22nd, since we always start on Saturday. February 22nd. For the week of February 22nd, please give us the most important messages we need to hear in love for my Patreon beauties. Please give us one card for each zodiac sign from Aries all the way to Pisces. Let's see what we have here. I am using the Out of Hand Pocket Edition. So let's see what we have. Just show it to you. There it is. And maybe we can bring this light a little bit. Oh, it doesn't bend. Okay. All right. Spirits, angels, guides, please give us the most important messages we need to hear for the week of February 22nd, 2025. One card for each zodiac sign from Aries to Pisces with a collective message at the end, please. The collective message at the end. These cards are ready to talk. They're like, let's do this. And they're kind of slippery too. Let's put that right there. Let's get this party started with Aries. Ooh, Aries, you got the Two of Cups for this week. La-li-da. Okay? Two of Cups is about connecting with somebody else. You might be connecting with the Leo. Aries, this is about finding common understanding, finding common connection with one another, finding the things that you can relate to with each other. Okay? What else here? You know, for some of you that are in a long-term connection, you could be thinking about remodeling your home or upgrading your home in some way. You're really trying to find like what you both enjoy in living together. You're both really trying to find the comforts of your home that make you happy. And so this week might also be about long-term planning when it comes to a connection. And this long-term planning might be associated with, you know, home improvements, or maybe for some of you moving in together if you're in that phase of your relationship. But there's really something here about long-term planning, long-term connection, and just finding things that you have in common that you want to continue sharing together for the long haul. Okay? So it looks like a good week in love for you, Aries. Let's see who is next. Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, Ace of Cups. Look at you. You're gonna be spilling your guts out this week, Taurus. Okay? Spilling your love out. Expressing love to somebody else. Okay? Let's see what else we got here. I see like an overpouring of emotion here. I really see you here wanting to give to a connection too. Okay? This is you about putting emotional effort into a connection, really kind of opening up to somebody, showing them, I feel like you're showing them with your emotions how invested you are in the connection. Okay, Taurus? Let's see what else this week. You know, there's something here about beauty as well. The expression that you're going to show this week is going to bring some beauty into the connection. Your person is going to be able to value what you have to say. And it's really going to, I feel like, take your connection to the next level and up your game here, Taurus. Okay? So don't be afraid to show those emotions. Don't be afraid to pour your heart out. And don't be afraid to really kind of open up, because it's going to beautify the connection here, is what this is saying. Okay? Nice. All right, who is next? Gemini. The Chariot, Gemini. Okay. With the Chariot card, we know that this is a card about forward movement. We know that this is a card about, you know, moving forward in a connection. What's interesting about this representation, though, is that there's two paths here, right? Maybe you have been at a potential standstill, or you have needed to, you know, decide one way or another, which way am I going to go in love, right? And so I kind of feel like this week your choice is a little more clear for you. I feel like, you know, the one here that, like, you're more understanding of what is important to you this week when it comes to love. And so it's going to be easier for you to make that decision. Now, for some of you, it could be like you're heading towards this castle, right? And that to me is signifying that you're wanting more long-term stability in a connection. And for some of you, you're getting into this other road where it's a little more of the unknown, right? Maybe where there isn't so much of a long-term connection, but more exploration to be had, and more perhaps, you know, kind of being alone and not tying down to something stable. So you're going to know which one is best for you at this time, Gemini. And but I feel like you're very clear about what you want now, and very clear about what's important to you this week. Okay. All right. Who is next? Next up, we have Cancer. Page of Cups, Cancer. You know this is a sweet card. So I feel like this week, Cancer, you have a lot of love to give. Okay, there's a lot of sweetness in you that you want to express. It might be coming with a lot of emotions. Okay. There's something here about you tapping into perhaps your childhood memories. Perhaps you're visiting your childhood home this week, and that's kind of stirring up emotions for you. It's bringing things from your past that you have to deal with. So you're dealing with a lot of emotions this week, Cancer, when it comes to your childhood, but also how this influences your love life. Okay, so it's going to be a time for you to kind of really explore that. At first, it's going to feel a little bit maybe daunting, a little bit unfamiliar to have to deal with these things. But I feel like there's some sort of cleansing that can be happening here if you're willing to kind of face these emotions and kind of deal with them and express them, right? Because the Page of Cups is also about making sure that you express these emotions. Interesting. All right. Let's see who is next. Next up, we have Leo. Eight of Cups, Leo. Okay. Well, we know that the Eight of Cups is about moving into a new direction, right? In this particular representation, it's about cleaning up after a party, okay? So here, you know, this person, this representation is, there's some type of regret that is happening here, okay? Definitely moving on to, you know, there's something here about like calmer waters. You're moving on to just the new phase in your life, Leo. Okay. it's been recent. I took this tarot class last week, and they were talking about gateway cards. And this Eight of Cups is actually considered a gateway card. So it's a gateway into something new. Okay. Like, this could be a gateway of leaving like past relationships behind or past connections or learning from these relationships and these situations and moving forward in a new type of way. Okay. This could be also about just like kind of maybe cleaning up your act, right? Like if you've been, overindulging in something or overdoing something, this is about you kind of moving away from that, okay? So I feel like this week for you, Leo, there's a sort of cleansing, there's a sort of kind of breakthrough too. Mars is going direct now, so this might just be you moving back into your groove as well when it comes to moving forward in connections and relationships. Okay. All right. Let's see who is next. Next up, we have Virgo. Ooh, we have the Tower, Virgo. Holy smokes. All right. So with the Tower here, something could be coming to an end. You might be needing to make a major decision. The representation of this card shows somebody throwing an individual's belongings out the window. Okay. There could be an ending to a situation. You may be getting kicked out of a living environment, a work environment, something that, required change is what I'm seeing here, okay? What else? Yeah, the Tower is about change. So this is saying, Virgo, there you will be experiencing change of some sort, perhaps a change in direction in your current relationship, perhaps a change in terms of like some sort of ending. It's definitely something inevitable and definitely something that, just needs to be accepted and something that needs to be moved forward. With all change like this, it can be unexpected, but, there's always that element of it needing to be a necessary change, okay? All right. Let's see who is next. Next up we have Libra. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles, Libra. Okay. So you're really feeling yourself this week, okay? You are really in a place here where if you are single, you're very happy with your single situation. If you are, in a relationship, you perhaps are thinking back about when you were single and how much you enjoyed that, okay? But there's also here a sense of understanding your independence and a sense of valuing your independence, okay? The representation on this deck really shows like a lot of jewels, like this person's looking at their jewels. So, that you've acquired over time. These could have been gifts by, family members or past lovers even. And so you're really kind of, I feel like this week there's a little bit of nostalgia in terms of like you evaluating, where you're currently at and what you have had to live through in order to be where you're at now. Okay. And so you're really, looking back on memories, I think, perhaps even through your belongings. You could literally be looking back on your memories through your jewels, or maybe for some of you, if you collect like, clothes or shoes or anything, you're kind of thinking past on like, you know, how you have changed over the years and where you're currently at now. It's very interesting. Okay, Libra, I gotcha. All right. Let's see who is next. Next up we have Scorpio. The Hanged One, Scorpio. Okay. So we know that the Hanged One is about it being in a state of suspension this week, right? When it comes to your love life. I feel like you're also getting a new perspective, not only on love, but maybe on a new relationship or a current relationship or a past relationship. Okay. You're in a state here where what I like about this representation is that, right, this person's upside down and they're looking up at the ceiling, right? So I also kind of see this as you needing to rest, Scorpio, okay? If you've been working hard and overdoing it and going, this is kind of saying, you know what, you need a good rest this week. You need to get a new perspective on what you want to be doing next. You definitely need to chill out for a little bit. This to me is kind of talking about self-care for you this week, Scorpio. So you really want to rest, indulge in self-care, and making sure that you're taking care of yourself this week. You come first this week, Scorpio, okay? So if you've been given to others, running around, taking care of business, this is really saying like this week you need to really you know, just focus on yourself, okay? And replenishing your energy, making sure you're eating well, sleeping well, and, you know, plotting what you want to do next. Okay, Scorpio? All right. Let's see who is next. Next up we have Sagittarius. Where are my Saggies at? Saggy, look at you. You got the Ace of Pentacles. This is awesome. The Ace of Pentacles is, you know, especially the way that this person is holding this big coin here. It's a big offer you're getting this week, okay? This is a love reading, so this is a love offer. This is an offer in love, okay? This could be something very tangible. You know, this could come in the form of a ring, a piece of jewelry, a house, a commitment of some sort, okay? This is also considered a gateway card, meaning that it opens the gate to something prosperous, okay? So this could be a change in your prosperity this week, Sagittarius. You know, when it comes to money, I like to think of this as a gateway to big money, okay? But this is a love reading, so I think that this is definitely still a card of abundance for you, and a card that is saying that, you know, you're getting a solid commitment in a love connection from somebody this week, okay? It's almost like this person has been working on putting this offer together. I feel like this person like even etched this big coin, right? They've been working on it. They etched it. They made it really pretty. They put a presentation together. You know, they really carefully thought about how they're going to bring you this offer. And, you know, it's almost like they're very proud to present it to you and very eager to see what you say and how you feel about this offer. Okay? So, enjoy it, Saggy. All right. Let's see who is next here. Next up, we have Capricorn. Where my Cappies at? All right, Three of Swords, Cappy. Okay. So we know that the Three of Swords is either about heartbreak or about healing. Okay. So in this representation, you know, we see this individual who is working hard on a project here. They got their tarot deck, they got their headphones here, and they just kind of seem to be struggling a little bit, right? This could be struggling for inspiration. This could be struggling with the creative process. This could be struggling to perhaps even get over somebody or move on from somebody. So you're definitely in a state here where you're trying to move forward, okay? You're trying maybe to move forward when it comes to finalizing a project here, but you're having a little bit of a struggle, okay? This card can also feel like a card of feeling like creatively blocked, okay? So if you're working on a passion project right now, like you might feel like you're a little bit blocked when it comes to your inspiration, okay? What I would have to say about this is that you want to keep working anyway, right? You want to like take the necessary breaks and then continue putting your work into whatever it is you feel blocked on. But what this is also saying to me, because, you know, this is also a love reading, so if this is talking about romantic love, this is saying it's okay to take a little bit of a break while you kind of heal and gather your thoughts and your feelings before maybe you put yourself back out there, or before you continue pursuing, other connections or new connections. You really kind of want to heal first before you do that. Okay, Capricorn? All right, let's see who is next. Next up, we have Aquarius. Page of Wands, Aquarius. Okay, look at you. You're ready to explore this week. This is kind of a fun representation because they are, putting their skates on, right? They're ready to go skate. So you're in a place here where you're feeling adventurous this week, Aquarius. You're feeling like you want to explore. You want to see what's out there. You want to date. You want to, meet new people, see new things. You may even be thinking about joining like a new club where you can meet somebody, or going to those meetup groups where you can meet somebody. So you're really in a place here where you're trying to put yourself out there. You're also trying to be very physically active, right? Because the representation of this card, it's like your body's moving. So I kind of feel here like you're going to find connection, you're going to find community, perhaps even a new love here when you join a group that incorporates physical movement into whatever it is they're doing, okay? So think about, you could literally be joining a skate club, or maybe you're going to join a swim group, or maybe you're going to join like a yoga group or something. This is saying that for you this week, Aquarius, you want to place yourself in a situation where physical movement is involved, as well as community and connection with others, okay? All right, and last but not least, Pisces. 3 of Cups, Pisces. Okay. It's a week of like connecting with people, with friends, having fun, chatting away, enjoying coffee, drinks with others, food, okay? This is a week for you to not be shy, Pisces. We are in your season now, so happy season, Pisces, okay? This is a time for you to enjoy your connection with others, and a time for you to be with others, okay? So this is not a time to be alone in your room, writing your sad poems, Pisces. This is a time for you to be out exploring with others, connecting with others, and enjoying your season, okay? Now, when it comes to love, this is also kind of saying let others treat you, right? It's your season right now, Pisces, so let others treat you. Let others express their feelings for you. You can express your feelings to them and express, your your gratitude towards your family and friends this week. That's going to be very big and important for you to do this week, as well as just enjoying time together. Okay? All right. And then last but not least, let's grab a card here for the collective. Ooh, Nine of Cups collective. All right. So wishes are coming true this week. Okay? Wishes are coming true for us as a collective, in love, in connection, in community. Okay? For some of you, you need to join a pottery class this week. Okay? If an opportunity pops up to join a class of some sort, this says go for it. Because, you know, we just got out of Aquarius season and we're now in Pisces season, but Pluto's still in Aquarius. This is still a time to really think about your community, okay? So think about joining forces with people who have similar views with you, or trying to find connection in gatherings, okay? Whether that's classes or whether that is, you know, activities with others, connecting in places where you can make things with each other, okay? But also the Nine of Cups is saying that, you know, your wishes are going to come true when it comes to love, when you do try to find connection with others through community, okay? This means in-person situations. All right, and then let's just grab one card here for the collective, and we're gonna be done. Forget how pretty this deck is. I actually like it better in the pocket edition than the big edition. And underneath the deck there was the Star card. This is definitely a week of healing, okay? All right, let's see what we got here. Spirits, angels, guide, please give us the most important messages we need to hear for a collective. In love, for my Patreon beauties, what is the most important message in love for my Patreon beauties? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Love this little deck too. Ooh. Wild woman, free. Okay. Let's see. Let's get to page number 30, or see what this has to say. Personal power, instincts, and freedom from inhibitions. Wild woman asks you to free yourself. Let your instincts come front and center. Be comfortable with your wild nature and desires. Dance, dream, speak your mind, move your body and life force without abandon. Drawing this card, regardless of gender, invites you to connect with divine feminine energy that creates, excites, and transforms her fears into usable energy. She's free from any and all limitations or doubts that once caged her spirit. If you're inquiring about a relationship or situation, then pulling this card asks you to liberate yourself from any emotionally or mentally suffocating circumstances. It's imperative to fully be your authentic self at this time without filters. Okay, so this is a time for us to be our authentic self without filters. Let's tap into that wild woman feminine energy. And, you know, don't be inhibited. Allow your desires and dreams to flourish. And I think it's interesting, going back to this Nine of Cups card, that these two here are together. All right? So wish is coming true here through this wild woman energy this week. All right? All right, my beauties, that's what I have for you. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. I hope you have a great love week. Okay, bye.